and whimsy.
Dietary restrictions suck, and they seem to keep getting worse. So we needed to come up with a new recipe for a dessert type treat that we could have.
I love my desserts.
Enter the macaroon, not the macaron, the macaroon. We're gonna try to do this with coconut oil, not coconut oil. We're gonna try this with 3 ingredients.
3, that's right, 3 ingredients. Honey, coconut flakes, egg whites.
So that you know, it's gonna be 4 egg whites, 2.5 cups of coconut flakes, and 1 tablespoon of honey for this. It should make about 15 servings, I think.
The only thing you need to have for this is a bowl, a whisker.
A whisker like a cat.
Ooh, Snidely's whiskers. A little dough scooping spoon, and a cookie tray.
Preferably with parchment paper on it.
You know, your call, your call. You be a rebel if you wanna. Okay, so let's get started then. So we're gonna get started, I believe, with our egg whites, right?
Yep, and the honey.
Let's put them in there so the honey doesn't just sit at the bottom. That's 4 egg whites there. You can trust us.
Do you need me to get a tablespoon for that?
And then we're just gonna put a tablespoon
Sure.
of honey. And we're gonna work at that a little bit. By the way, this bag is 2.5 cups of coconut flakes, shredded coconut.
I'm gonna step out of the way so I don't get elbowed while he's doing this.
Why, the very idea. Can you see that? Oh, look at that!
You're going to mix this until it's frothy. You're not looking for peaks. You're not looking for peaks of any kind.
Now this recipe can be used with maple syrup or with honey. We're having some maple syrup issues here, so we're using honey right now, but it should be noted that honey is a little harder to mix in with egg whites, than syrup is. Syrup works pretty easily, they melt pretty nicely. Okay, I think I'm getting a tiny little bit of bubbles here, so
frothy.
We should hit frothy in a minute. I think we're frothy
That's
already.
frothy, yeah.
Okay, so we're frothy.
All right.
Now we're gonna dump in.
To dump in the coconut shreds. We're using unsweetened. It didn't specify, but we always use unsweetened for these things, so this is what we had. And now you're going to try to make sure that every bit of that coconut gets some of the egg mixture on it.
I'm just going to use that same whisker because why not?
Whisk. It's called a whisk.
You know what? I think it should be called a whisker.
And yet it is not.
And so it is a whisker for me. Okay, so what we're noticing here is you have a pretty solid mixture, but it's a wet coconut mixture, which means it's probably going to clump together very nicely. Found ourselves a 1.5 tablespoon dough scooper. Trading in my big spoon for a little packing spoon. All right, and while we do this, watch Jess's facial expressions change as she tries to remember whether this is the meatball packing one or the cookie dough packing spoon, and whether I remember or not.
That's the most recent one we bought. That doesn't help me though.
A little bit of salmonella. It's all good. All right. So
I do think the packing is a good idea though.
this does seem to pack in rather nicely. And then it pops out. A little thing there, you know. Let's see. So we pack in and then ka-chunk. Right. Bam.
Dow.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow.
Nice. I'm really excited to try these. I've never actually had macaroons. I used to hate coconut, so I avoided everything that had it, like it had the plague. But since my food options got severely limited, I have developed an enjoyment of it that I didn't have before. So this will be fun.
Yeah.
It should also be noted that you should be preheating your oven to 350 by now.
Oh.
They're going to go in for about 20 to 22 minutes.
Be right back.
It's already preheating. Get back to dough balling.
Fine.
Now that that's done, we have 18 lovely macaroons that are going to go get popped in the oven.
These rice balls are going to taste so good.
You want to check them between 20 and 22 minutes at 350, obviously varying depending on your oven and where you live. But we're looking for a golden brown for when they're ready.
A toasted coconut color, if you will.
Voila!
Look at that.
Wow!
Take a picture. Don't you drop my meringue macaroons. Right? Meringue macaroons.
Well,
Alright?
First time trying one. They look like the picture, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Not as... I've had macaroons before.
Mm-hmm.
They are not as fluffy as the macaroons tend to get.
Okay.
I maybe shouldn't have densely packed it as much as I did. That might have been a problem.
It's good though.
I think a little bit more honey might have dispersed the flavor a little bit.
Okay. I have no problem with the flavor at all. I think it's fun. It is very dense. I think you're right on that. So next time we'll pack it looser. And I think a little chocolate drizzle would be just about perfect.
Yeah.
Or maybe a hit of cinnamon.
I agree. We can start playing with flavors now that we know what texture is.
Oh, I'm calling it a success.
Yeah.
Woo! 3 ingredients.
Go macaroons. 3 ingredients? Come on.
Paleo, keto, all the things.
That's some superhuman skill right there.
If you're enjoying these videos, hit subscribe, like.
And have a macaroon while you're at it.
Make it and then have a macaroon.
And now,
Let's
let's frost the cake.